Hey guys, I'm here to do an unboxing of the Rocky Talkie Mountain Radio. I have one of these already and I use it primarily for multi-pitch climbing. I'm a AMGA single pitch instructor and I am working on my multi-pitch instructor certification, so I do a lot of multi-pitching prerequisites to get ready for the rock guide course, and this is an awesome tool that I've used over the past year, especially when communicating with your belayer or to the leader, and also in transitions between belays and also over kind of treacherous terrain. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So this is the package that it came in right here. I like the package. I like the color scheme. It's a great package. It's got some information here on the side. Talk about the durability. These things are really durable. I don't baby it at all. I've never had any issues out of it. Hiked in the rain with it, climbed in the rain. Battery life lasts a really long time. I've left it on even in the cold. What I do is I will use the radio in the low power setting, especially when I'm just en route and I'm only maybe 130 to 150 feet away from my belayer or climber, and we're pretty much in range in a direct line of sight. So the low power really does help it to sustain the battery and help it prolong over a long period of time. So here's some more look at the rest of the package here. And that's actually the size of it there, so when I open it up you'll be able to really look exactly how large this thing is, or how small it is, how compact it is. And I've got a headlamp here to give you something to compare to. So alright, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so here's the radio here. It's got some information on the side about their Instagram and how some basic information on what it's doing when it's charging, what it looks like. So this is the Rocky Talkie here, and you can tell by the size it's pretty compact. I primarily wear it on my harness, but when I have a lot of gear on my harness and I'm doing long pitches and I'm having to carry a lot of trad gear, I tend to clip it to my shoulder strap. And depending on which side this is, this can tend to poke you really in the neck. It doesn't really get into your face, but if I wear it on a particular side, the actual antenna is far enough away where it doesn't actually bother me. So alright, well, let's go ahead and pull it out here. So here it is here. Pretty cool looking device. I like the way it's designed, pretty sleek. It looks rugged just by the way they've designed it. It's got their logo on the back here, and it actually does come with a rated carabiner. This is a Mammoth carabiner. So you could technically take this off and you could actually build an anchor with it if you need to, if you're down to your very last carabiner. They take pride in being the only real walkie-talkie that does provide an actual full weighted carabiner, and it's actually the neat thing about this is if you know anybody in the climbing community, especially a guide, everything we use, especially that we take on route with us, could possibly be used to build an anchor or lower someone off a climb. So we don't take things on a climb that can't be used to take a load. So that's one of the aspects that I really did enjoy. So let's take a little bit more of a look at it here. So it does have a little lanyard on here, and you can take the lanyard off if you choose to do so. And this is primarily used when you clip it to your harness or to your chest. That way you don't drop it. Worst thing in the world would you be is on a climb and you lose it, and then now you have to scream at your belayer. Especially what if you're in a situation where you have bad weather and you can't hear them. So it would be really bad if you did drop one of these. and you actually did need it. So on the sides here, I'll go through a little bit of how it works. So this button here at the top, this plus, if you hold it down, it changes the power rating to a high or low, depending on if you needed it to send out a stronger signal or if you needed a lesser signal to conserve the battery. And then the up and down toggles control the volume, and then you can change some settings with the bottom one here. This button here is you push the talk button, and then you can also get a mic for it. So if you wanted to have a headset and you didn't want everybody in the world hearing in on what the conversation is, you could use that. And then at the top here you have a power button. This top button, you push it forward and it changes the channels. And then this bottom one, you can see that there's a locking button on it, so you can actually lock it to allow it to not change channels in case it's on your harness or it's being jostled around on your chest or in your pocket. It won't change the channel on you, and you won't lose that channel. And then on the bottom here, this is where you would actually charge it. It's a water seal tight compartment, so it's designed to not let any water in. Pretty nifty. I like it being on the bottom versus on the side. It keeps it from really getting pulled, anything like that. A lot of times when you have it on a harness, there's a lot of things next to it, so it could open it, but being that it's on the bottom, it keeps it from opening up. So so that's the gist of it here, and then obviously you have the antenna here. So let's put it aside and let's see what else is in the box that it comes with. So here you have a charging cable there, and it's USB charging, and then I believe that's the micro D there, so could be wrong on that. And then a wall outlet charger comes in handy most of the time. Charging it via a portable battery pack, so I don't necessarily need that. A lot of times I'll leave that because I just don't use it, but it will live in my car in case I'm going in and out of hotel rooms between taking clients out. And then it comes with a cool sticker here, and then you have the instructions for it there. Pretty in-depth. It's very user-friendly, and I'll go through how to do some of it here in a second, but extremely user-friendly. I'm pretty anal about checking, or at least reading through the instructions. For the most part, I like to read through it first, just get a brief little gist of it, and then I'll start tinkering with it, really just to learn hands-on. So some more information on the back here. There you go. And that's it for the box there. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get that out of the way there, and then we can start playing with the side device. All right, so to turn it on, all you do is you just hold down the button. There it turns on. Immediately pops up with the how much battery life there is, which is nice. I do like that. Immediately, this is just the toggle switch here, so it tells you the channel. It tells you the CT is the chime, whether or not it's going to chime. If it you can press the button, you can chime to someone. And then the L here stands for it's in a low setting for this channel, a low power setting, so it's not going to send a strong signal. It's like I said, it's definitely enough to do whatever you need to do within line of sight distance. Anything more than that, you may want to put on the high setting for it. And then this is telling you that the channel is on lock. So let's go through some of the settings here. So let's just look at the top here, and so to unlock the channel, you just pull it forward and you see the button goes away there, and then you push the top button away, and that allows you to change through the channels there. and then if you hold it down, it will scan through to try to find a channel that it's that's being used at the moment. And then if you just push it back down again, then you can cycle through. And then on the side here, so like I said, that's the push to talk button there. And then here, if you hold the top button with the plus symbol, that will change it to the high to low setting. So just change it to the high. So this will give me a longer distance of reach to communicate with the other walkie-talkie. And then to change the volume, you would press it up to go increase it, and then down to decrease it. And then, like I said, if you hold it again, the top plus button on the side, it will jump it back into the low setting. And then on the bottom here, you hold it down, and it will change it to the chime setting. There it is. Alright, that's pretty much it there. You know, like I said, it's an awesome device. I highly suggest, if you are you know, getting into multi-pitch or just backpacking, or you know, maybe rafting guide, anything that you need to be able to communicate with your team, this is an awesome device. I now have 4 of them because I run big events and I like to have everybody on my team to have one. So I will be buying more of these, and I can't express enough to anybody I come up to look into one of these. It's just an awesome tool. You know, if you're a rock climbing guide, or if you're rock climbing at all, you know, if you're going rock climbing, why would you not bring a belay device? I had the same idea with this walkie-talkie. So thank you for watching the video. Here's a comparison to about the size of it and with my hand here. Like, subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please hit me up. Alright, thank you very much, guys.